All right, Super Dad Peapot. Super Dad Peapot. He is signed up for Web Talk. He gets unlimited chances with Teacher Tim and the Passionate Pioneers globally, even to promote his company, Shiwadi, a true organic company of Thailand. Shiwadi, he has an agenda. He wants to help the Thai farmers.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yeah, I watching many compassionate pioneers share. Teacher Andy, Super Risa, and Teacher Ash. Yeah, it is. I would like to say again, good evening, Thailand. Good evening, Communication Tuesday. Yeah, I would like to share some ideas when a question arose when asked a teacher how to overcome TOEFL. Yeah, I would like to share. A couple of days ago, I came across an advertisement of a tutorial school for IELTS, TOEFL. Yeah, what is in advertisement is not anything about how to improve grammar and tenses, but it's like to teach you how to overcome in terms of technique to check multiple choice and how to. It is like something you should know to get the score, and I think that is not the way we're supposed to get the score, because you can't know everything. Even you pass a very good score from such a technique. What you got is like a examination technique, but zero about the knowledge. So you can imagine if you get a pass examination and you got the chance to further your education abroad, high score, maybe a 500 score for TOEFL, but you don't have anything here. So my point of view is a TOEFL IELTS examination is something like to prove you are the real thing, not just only one who can know the technique how to get the score. Because you're supposed to communicate and immerse yourself in that English-speaking country. And the only way you cannot force, like a teacher team mentioned, and it is a fact. It is a natural way. It is a natural law instead of the human law. That is what's about I feel about the advertisement of the tutorial school for the anyone who love to get passed in TOEFL and IELTS, and that's the facts. And it happened. It is a business. It's not anything about the teacher. No, yeah. And okay, one more story to share, because last week I joined BioFar. I didn't fully engage with the Facebook Live because I was busy. But you notice what happened in there, because it's like I immersed myself 4 days in there. Yeah, and there are so many entrepreneurs join the event. Germany, India, Germany, Burmese, yeah. And you can see, I try to I try to approach them because I love to know about their product, yeah. And then I would like to know how is their perspective, how about their inspirations to produce the products. Tanaka is a powder, is a Burmese powder, yeah. And I talked with a very young man. He's an executive director. His company, I cannot pronounce his company, but it's, as I know, it's a very long time company. It is old generation create this. It's about the 75 years ago. And then the young man is sat on the right side of me on Facebook Live. Yeah, he's a young generation. And then he's, one would think different from his ancestor. Because they think about the changing. He said even his company can grow up very long for 75 years, but as a young generation, he knows the consumer behavior changed completely. So he think about the innovation, about the how to innovate his product to fit the young generation in terms of the cosmetic. So when I visit his booth, there are so many innovative Tanaka cosmetic, and he's one who will drive the company in the direction that matching the young generation. Yeah, and then I noticed that his English speaking is very fluent. So I asked him personally why your English is so beautiful. He said because he learned English from his local school in Burma, and he spent 2 years abroad for his master's degree, and that is the story he told me. Yeah, and another interview you saw, I talked with Dr. Karina. Dr. Karina is very funny, Teacher Tim, because we came across a day earlier, and we talked roughly about her business. And her business is about the how to help, how to raise well-being of the mountainous people up north of Thailand. And on day one, when I talk with her, and I feel that we have many things in common because we are going to help the community. Yeah, just a different part of our country. I focusing on coconut plantation in central region, but she tried to help the Akha. Akha is a Burmese tribe actually that is migrate to Thailand. Yeah, and then they need someone to help them to create the coffee, because that is very popular globally. And then she has been living in Thailand for 35 years, Dr. Karina. She can speak Thai fluently and clearly. And then before the program starting, I told her that I will start Facebook Live on the True English Speaking Club. That we are supposed to speak in English because members can understand if we share our thought in Thai, and she agreed. And then, okay, we start to talk about the how to pronounce, because I asked the team, yeah, you remember, how about the biofog, yeah, and that you advised me and about the meanings of the bio, and how about the fog. And my first question is, because I would like to pronounce how the native people pronounce these German words, and she taught me how to pronounce, okay, bio, for, something like this, and she said to be careful because the fog, no, dangerous. Yes, it's funny. And then, okay, we come to the next big word is about the organic organic farming, and we share the thoughts, what she experienced about the organic farming in up north of Thailand. And finally, we come to, because during she explained the organic farming, she mentioned passion and compassion. That we talked several times about these keywords in our groups. So I asked her question about her ideas about how she thought about she think about this compassion and passion, and then finally I connect to the true project-based learning. Yeah, about the nature law, about the human law, and about educational evolution. Yeah, and finally, you mentioned a bit in messenger room that I connected something with my perception and what our member talk about the passion and compassion in terms of education. Yeah, that is what I would like to tell our members, because whenever you join this kind of exhibition, you're supposed to talk with the people so you can know the way of thinking of people who from the different part of the world, and you can know about their culture, and that is it is a very good classroom. So you can share. I would say we can share, not just learn, but we can give our idea. We can get their idea. Give and take, duality, as the team already mentioned. Yes.
Look at that. Yeah, and to everybody listening right now, you see, Super Dad Peapod is talking about something that he went through for 4 days, and he got to meet people from all over the world. And what does he do on the global stage? He's reviewing everything, expressing. And this is the beauty of the true educational evolution. It's right here. Experiences, you're sharing out your story called wisdom. And he has a passion for Thailand. Your company. That's why I always, Super Dad Peapod, I like to make fun because, everybody in this world, your good friend, Chef Barry, that's why I say it a lot. He says when you had your interview, quite a few months ago, he's like, everybody has an agenda. And we must understand that it's everyone's dream. It's everyone's vision, everyone's idea. Yes, humanity. Human beings have their own true project locked inside. It's been locked inside from the program of the 20th century. So, Super Dad Peapod, we have a newbie here, commenting about Spider-Man Risa and his accent and different things. And there's an individual trying to correct, different things in the comments and things like this. It's just another human being coming into something with a program of the 20th century and wanting to continue it. And that's okay. It's okay. And using a big word about, just Teacher Tim is allowing, certain people on. He just is, or she, I really don't know what side, is unaware of who you are, who Teacher Arsh is, who Spider-Man Riza is. Just unaware. It's in a little way, it's showing what the 20th century was. It was ignorant. We are now truly aware human beings. This is a fact. Now, to the individual who listens to this, ignorant, he called me it. These are facts. Shared to Teacher Tim, the true project-based teacher. So if you want to comment to me about what I'm saying, then we will talk in another time. Right now, today, Teacher Tim has 24 hours, and we are creating, based on 45 countries, natural learning environments based on the silliness of the 20th century, deeply rooted, like Super Dad Peapod just shared, in a business thinking humanity was a robot will program them for exams. Bink! It's gone. So, Super Dad Peapod, thank you for coming live. Anything else you want to share?
Yeah. May I talk a bit about Risa? Yeah. Yeah. A while ago, I heard many people talk about him. Frankly speaking, I impressed Risa for his first time talking with you, Teacher Tim. And he talked about his background, and that it impressed me because when he told his story about his struggle, about his passion, and day one when he worked at his present company as a cleaner, yeah, and then after that he got promoted. Now he is a sales manager and take care quite a lot of their duty in their showroom. Yeah, that is my first impression with Risa, and I told him privately that right after that times I call meeting in my company, my staff, and I told Risa's story about his passion and how he get the promotion from his company, because that is what the touch and the fact that shared by his real experience. And when he talk, he not just talk by his words. So accent, pronunciation, correct and not non-correct is doesn't matters, but it is the content he deliver to our club that is very invaluable in my point of view. Yeah, and another one, yeah, sorry about a little bit more about the Risa, but you know a while ago this I heard that people mention about his speaking. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I agree. But what I love every time I heard that Risa when he shown up, it's not about the English. It's not about the grammar and rules. Yeah, forget it for me. But his story and the way he present is not only language, but his eye contact with his body language, and what he shown the confidence. Yeah, and that is another things I would mention, Risa. The second gentleman I would like to mention is Teacher Ash. I think I watched Teacher Ash at that time. He didn't join our club, but I watched Teacher Ash and Risa because I think he knew each other long time. And then I kept listening deeply about the Teacher Ash. Yeah, I think he is very unique because the way he expressed his idea, I can feel it. I can feel it. And later on, yeah, I kept following whenever he is went on Facebook Live, and I learned quite a lot from the Teacher Ash. Yeah, and then when he and you share each other, it is very powerful and it's worth watching. Yeah, that is what I would like to mention, Teacher Archer. Yeah, that is my feeling. And another thing, yeah, another the last one, yeah, it happened a couple of days ago when you try to help Super Tiger. Yeah, because I felt deeply emotional at that time because you, as a true project-based teacher, you try by all means to help him and you try to comfort him along the way. That is a way you can show to the Thai people, Thai teacher, how to cope with these situations when you talk with the people. Okay, frankly speaking, it's a very low English, but you know this what is positive consequences. I think Super Tiger he gained invaluable experience because he felt confidence because he trusted the team and he know you deeply listen and try to understand every single word of him. So you can see even he was in the in such a situation he cannot understand maybe 10%, but he try. And you know human being know how to ease the situation because he cannot explain you by his words because it is rather technical. But yeah, in the second he try looking for paper and pencil to draw. It is engineer. He showed to explain you in a systematic way, draw a car, moving car, and parking car, and how about the new model of Michelin, and stop 4 meters. yeah, comparing with the old version, yeah, that is when he was forced by something in natural environment, he tried to manage and communicate with you, and if you deeply listening and notice the situation, you can know what is natural environment in acquiring any knowledges. And again, yeah, I would like to say thank you, because what you shown is you show your heart to your country, our country. Whenever I saw Teacher Tim, their approach or the talk with the super engineers, and you are gonna help Thailand, you're gonna help the hope our countries. I really feel appreciated. Yes.
Good job, Super Dad Peapot. And, with Super Tiger, to everybody listening right now, in the beginning, a couple years ago, it was only Thai that he was speaking, everyone, to Teacher Tim. And 0 times did Teacher Tim say, stop speaking Thai. 0 times, everyone. True project-based is the most natural, the most closest to nature's law that the humanity that we call in the present moment our relationship. Prepare yourself, because what you are seeing on the global stage, a Thai 2 years later explaining about an internship, you don't even know why he's on the global stage, everyone. It was the same like Ina. TOEFL, how can I get the TOEFL? Quick and easy. Well, Super Tiger wants the TOEFL at the end of his senior year, and he wants it how? He's got a 6-month internship away from his university. How is he going to get the TOEFL at the end of his senior year? He's going to go on the global stage, and what Super Dad Peapot just shared, he's going to rise his confidence. How? Teacher Tim is going to listen to every beautiful word. Done. He is flying, and yes, Teacher Tim showed him a respect first a couple years ago.
Exactly.
How? The world will know when there are more teachers in this world who understand what true project-based is. It is the most difficult. It is the most empowering. It is the most difficult, humanity. And Teacher Tim says, oh, it's easy. How? Teacher Tim will show the world who the passionate pioneers are. And to the ones that are new here, be patient. You want to talk about correcting everyone? You will have your opportunity when you get to understand what is being created for all of humanity. Super Dad Peapot, thank you for the reflection on the 3 passionate pioneers, Teacher Arsh, Spider-Man Risa, Super Tiger. We're good to go.
Okay,
thank you, Super Dad Peapot.
ครับ Okay, let's bye สวัสดีครับ everyone. Bye bye.
And Super Dad Peapot, Innovative English of Thailand, took some time, 4 days, extremely busy in an exhibition to show a product for Thailand, organic, to the world, and also was able to interview others as well at the exhibition. That's high level, everyone. High level. 0 excuses, everyone. This is the 21st century. And if you have an excuse, go back to the 20th century where those excuses belong. Super Dad Peapot took the time, and then he took the time to meet a passionate pioneer from 3 years ago who shared her dream Fila to Teacher Tim in an Innovative English Global interview in another interactive application that would blow you away, that was a pilot. We are on the global stage, another level. Teacher Tim knows how to develop the true educational evolution. It's happening today. That I guarantee. Teacher Tim knows how. I'm not hoping for anything. I'm not thinking it might. I know. Aloha, everyone. It's the Aloha educational evolution. Prepare yourself. Teacher Tim, deeply rooted on the big island of Hawaii in a rainforest. Do you think there's a purpose why we are global now? Aloha.